Hello, welcome to a grease pencil tutorial about how to use geometry and box modeling and sculpting to help create a base for your grease pencil 3D drawings. With this tutorial, most things will be quite conceptual, so I'll give you a quick rundown. We start with basic geometry. After that, we use auto mirroring for symmetry and apply subdivision surface modeling to create a basic shape. Basically, subdivide, apply, model, and symmetry. From there, we use box modeling techniques, in other words, loop cut and slide, extrusions and bevels, and tweaking to get box modeling general shape of what we want. From there, we use the sculpt tools and also apply more subdivision here and there and add extra objects when we need it. We don't worry about intersections or do booleans. If we need a new volume, we can just create a new object. It doesn't really matter. From there, we move on to the next step. To get the general shape of an outline that's dynamic to the 3D view, we can use the grease pencil Lineart modifier. From there, we add a Lineart modifier to the grease pencil that we have created. This Lineart modifier will help us to define and silhouette to the collection. So we need to make sure that the edge types, everything is turned off, or else it'll look a bit janky. And make sure that we create only a silhouette. And then we're good to go. After that, the next step is actually drawing in the actual lines onto the geometry. To do this, you need to go to your grease pencil, go into draw mode up here. And once you're in your draw mode, pick your layer and make sure that you're drawing the stroke placement onto the surface. Make sure your offset is very low, depending on the scale of your scene or your object. Lower scales means 2 pixels more or less. So now that I have that set up, I can pick a brush and start drawing. This brush panel is only included with Bforartists. This is not included with Blender. So if you want to use the brush panel for your custom brushes with icons and everything, download Bforartists for free and activate the brush panel add-on. From there, you can start to draw on the mesh. And once you have finished drawing on the details, typically what I do is I go from different angles, I draw in the lines from multiple areas, and I make it look pretty. To make it pretty, you can use the sculpt tool. So if you go into the sculpt mode up here, or the letter 3 if you're using Bforartists, you can just hold down shift and it will start to smooth out the brush strokes. Or you can use the grab tool also to kind of move your strokes into position to how you need them to be. If you need to edit a stray stroke, because sometimes you may offshoot and it would project or raycast onto something else far away, you can go into your edit mode and you can select strokes or points and delete them or clean them out. And once you have sorted that out, you can finally add in any other effects by drawing in different types of brush types or drawing in different types of techniques, or even in this case, changing the material to be the same color with an emission as the background to kind of just make it only line art and nothing else. So with that, have fun. Oh, and another side tip, once you have finished, you can always rotate the light to how you need things to be. So I hope you find that useful. I'll hopefully give you some breakdowns about this grease pencil technique later on in life. But till now, that's my general workflow. Like and subscribe.